Welcome to Roy Tech video tutorial. Today we're going to talk about the hardware configuration part 1. And to do that, basically the first thing that we need to do is create our project, correct? So in this case, we are going to go to the software that is called Siemens Manager, and we are going to make double clicking here. After that, we need to select the bottom file, and then we need to create a new project. So as you can see in your screen right now, I have different kind of programs that I have been using in the past. However, in this case, we're going to create a new project since the beginning. So what we need to do is basically type the name of our project. So I am going to call it Roy Tech. And then I need to select the storage location or the path of my program. So I am going to go to Browse. And then I am going to go to the desktop, and finally I am going to select this file in here that says example. So as you can see right now, the example is empty. Alright, so I am going to select it and press OK, and then I need to press again OK. So as you can see in your screen right now, we don't have any kind of information in our project because basically this is a new project, right? So if we go to the left side of our screen and I select Roy Tech project, basically we are not going to have, as I said before, any kind of information. So the first thing that we need to do is make right clicking here in just one part of your screen and then select insert new object. So in this case, we're going to select Siemens 300 station. So as you can see in here, this one, it is going to be our PLC. And if we go back again to the left side of our screen, you are going to see that the project already has the PLC. So if I make double clicking here, you are going to see that we can go directly to the hardware configuration. Now in this part of our program, we need to select basically all the digital inputs, digital outputs, I/O modules, motors, and everything like that that we are going to use in our project. And all that kind of information we are going to select it in our right side of our screen. So in this case, we need to select Siemens 300 because this is the PLC that we chose a couple minutes ago, remember? And one of the most important things that we need to select in here is basically the rack. So we need to select the rail, and then we're going to select it and put it in just one part of here. So as you can see, the rail, it is going to have 11 slots. So each slot must have, as I said before, digital inputs, digital outputs, power supply, and obviously the CPU that is going to be the brain of our PLC. So to do that, the first thing that we need to select is basically the power supply. So right now I am going to go to PS300, and you need to select whatever you want. You can select this one, that it is going to be a power supply with 10 amps, this one with 2 amps, or this one with 5 amps. So in here you're going to see another one with 5 amps, right? So the only difference, basically, it is just going to be the serial of the power supply. But for this video, this is something that we don't really care. So I am going to select this one in here. And as you can see right now, this slot, the slot number 1, it is going to be in a color green. The other ones is in a color gray. Why? Because if I try to put the power supply into the slot 10, 8, 6, 4, and so on, you are going to see that I cannot select that slot because it is going to be wrong. So the only one that I can choose is basically the number 1. So now we have our power supply. And as I told you before, right now we need to select the CPU or the brain of our PLC. So in that case, we need to go to the CPU 300, and basically you can select in here whatever you want. So in this video, basically I am just going to select this one, the first one, and then I am going to select the first CPU. And as you can see, I need to put it in the slot number 2. Or what I can do is just select in here the CPU and make double click in the slot that is supposed to be. So as you can see right now, the slot number 2, it is in a color dark green. So the only thing that I need to do is make double clicking here, and basically you are going to see that in this occasion I didn't have to put the CPU into the slot number 2. The only thing that I had to do was make just double click into the slot that is supposed to be. And well, basically this is it for the moment. In the next video we're going to continue talking about the hardware configuration, but for today this is it for the moment. Thank you for watching Roy Tech video tutorial. See you on the next video.